A plant-based diet contains products that have the ability to potentially replace animal-based products for certain aspects an individual with the role of an athlete may desire. These plant-based products hit all the protein sources an athlete may need to perform. With that being said, it allows the gaining of muscle, the increase of energy levels and performance, the speeding up of recovery, as well as lowering certain health risks that come along with the eating of animal products. My name is Courtney Arp, and I believe that plant-based diets can positively affect an athlete's performance and health. When looking at the gaining of muscle, it isn't affected directly by where the protein is coming from or what kind of protein it is a person is eating, but whether how much a person is eating daily. With that being said, the timing and distribution of the protein consumption throughout the day is an important factor for being able to build muscle. While looking at also the importance of the digesting system for a person, it shows that vegetable products have that anti-nutritional factor that allows to digest quicker. Major food and nutrition organizations such as the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics support the plant-based diet that includes the showing of a variety of protein sources and being able to show that they do allow the building of muscle, even though it's not an animal-based product of meat. It gives that factor to be able to build muscle just the same amount. And it also provides sufficient amounts of amino acids coming from the vegetable and plant-based products. Overall, the consumption of those amino acids is just one step to push you closer to raising those energy levels within an individual. The simple foods of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, seeds, and the stocks with protein, and which allow them to be the best sources of energies for an athlete. When discussing an athlete's performance, studies shown by Heidi Lynch have shown vegetarian diets have potential to impact performance outcomes indirectly by measuring the maximal oxygen uptake, strength, blood acid base status, acute MPS, and chronic muscle growth. And according to Physicians Committee, because of a plant-based diet is high in carbohydrates, it may offer performance advantages. With that being said, given the key role of carbohydrates for energy production during exercise, it particularly is the highest intensity that could lead to the improvement of an exercise performance. Therefore, when an athlete does to perform, or when he or she is to perform. Through observational studies and experiments of athletes, consuming a vegan diet has lowered heart rates at rest, ventilatory anaerobic thresholds, and maximal work. When the results of a vegan diet raises the energy levels based on a plant diet studies, they have also shown that medically decline in an individual as well. Therefore, being able to partake in a plant-based diet and avoid certain animal products, it allows certain health risks to be lowered throughout that process. There is a broad-scale difference in nutrition intake and being the profiles among vegans and vegetarians, hence the length of adherence to a dietary pattern. It may also factor into the improving of exercise and fitness an athlete may partake in, and fitness-related outcomes including the cardiorespiratory fitness, strength, and power. With a plant-based diet, it reduces risk of developing chronic disease, and plant-based products tend to be less resource-intensive and environmentally destructive. Due to the lowering of the greenhouse gas emissions, it just helps be able to lower that kind of chemicals that are put on those plants, such as for animals. They're fed all kinds of different things to be able to plump them up that it'd be the best factor for us to indulge in. With that being said, it almost harms us more eating those animal products with all the chemicals and stuff that could potentially been planted inside the animal before we eat it. And some of the outcomes that could be lowered through the process of switching to a plant-based diet instead of an animal-based diet is cardiovascular issues, cancer incidence, development of METs, blood pressure, cholesterol, and type 2 diabetes. With overall, a plant-based diet includes a leaner body mass, an ease of glycogen storage, and improves tissue origination, and it reduces the oxidative stress and reduction of the inflammation within the muscles. With the reduction of inflammation in the muscles, especially for an athlete, it helps the process of recovery to move forth and move forward with that. With the medical aspects improving in athletes through the plant-based diet, there is another aspect that follows, which is the recovery process. Improving the certain health risks that is within the body, it allows the athlete and individual to recover quicker. According to Physicians Committee Responsible Medicine, a plant-based diet boosts recovery process by increasing the blood flow and tissue oxygenation and reducing oxidative stress and inflammation throughout the plant-based diet. And throughout the diet of protein intakes, it allows the body to digest the protein for building and repairing that muscle tissue with the patterns of the consumption between vegetarians for the recovery process and capacity through what they can eat. All it takes is a simple choice to decide on a meal of having a salad with the potential toppings of strawberries, peppers, cucumbers, and tomatoes, and a possible side of granola, peanut butter, and bananas, and maybe a small snack of almonds to be able to hit all the criteria for a plant-based diet. With all the evidence we've collected, it is likely that athletes will start to stray away from the indulgence of eating animal-based products. With that being said, I think that the choice of pursuing a plant-based diet can positively affect an athlete's performance and health when looking at the gaining of muscle, increasing energy levels and their performance, as well as speeding up the recovery process for injuries, and also being able to lower certain health risks that come along when eating the animal products. With that being said, thank you for taking the time to watch my presentation.